This is assignment 21, the assignment on polymers, and this is the first question. I want you to write out a balanced chemical equation to show the addition polymerization of 1,1-dichloroethylene. So the first thing is to write out what that monomer is. So ethylene, so you're going to have 2 carbons, double bond between, and 1,1-dichloro. So the first one's going to have 2 chloros on it, so I'll put them like this. So this one will have 2 H's on it. So there's our monomer. Addition polymerization works all radical-based polymerization. And what happens is that the double bond, second bond splits in 2, getting 2 electrons on either side. And those electrons then go and bond with another monomer exactly like this. So what happens is that double bond opens up and bonds with another one. What you're going to get out of that then, easiest way to draw this out, you have your monomer and draw it like this. Okay. Doesn't matter what is on your carbons, but there's your original double bond. Now you only have a single bond between it, and you've now opened it up like that. It's almost identical to what it was. You're just straightening everything out, and then just put your brackets around it. And a little n saying that that's going however many times, and show that you had to add n of those in order to have this go. So addition polymerization is the pretty simple one to deal with because you're not adding in anything else or taking anything away. There's no water involved here, no other small molecules. What you have in the beginning is what you get just opened up. You can easily figure this out reverse-wise. So let's say you have a long hydrocarbon chain or long carbon chain. Doesn't actually matter what is attached to those carbons, but if you notice that it repeats every 2 carbons, that comes from addition polymerization. You can put it back together. So find that repeat. In this case here, it's going to look something like this, right? Here's your big chain, and on one of those carbons, you're going to have 2 chlorides like that. Okay, it's going to be drawn like this. You can obviously see a repeat here, right? So go along and kind of cut it where you notice that it starts to repeat. Okay, right there is showing us our monomer. Just put it back together. Okay, so now you're erasing those ones, creating a double bond right there, and you happen to have 2 chlorides on there, and on this side there's nothing else sticking off of there, so it has to be hydrogens. Pretty straightforward. Don't get distracted by anything else that's on there. I guess we can also probably do the second one. Question number 3. Let's say question 1 and 3 in this case here, because this is another addition polymerization one, but it's not just a carbon backbone that you're seeing. So they're telling you that the polymer looks like, this is question 3. CH2O. It's drawn out like this. Really, it's this repeating itself. You can only see 2 like that, or 2 atoms. Originally, we were just looking at carbons. In this case here, they're telling you it's coming from an addition polymerization. So 2 like this, put it back together. You're pulling those 2 bonds back in to create a double bond. So this had to come from, I'm going to put my H2 there, this right there, which is formaldehyde. So hopefully that helps in those. Those are the nice easy ones to find. If you can identify that repeat unit, then it's pretty simple.